A few of y'all have been asking about a long-term review on these Blackhawk Street HH11 tires that we have on our daily driver here. This is my 20,000 mile review on this tire. If you been watching this channel for a while, you notice that we put just a short teaser video up about them a couple months back. So here we go. Like I said, I drive this thing about 250, 300 miles every day. And we've run everything from Firestones, Yokohamas, we've tried Nexus or Nexon, we've tried, I've done tried so many tires I can't even keep up with it. I'm putting a set of tires on this thing at least once a year. So the last that we had on here were the Yokohamas, and they were an excellent tire, but they were double the price of these. These Blackhawks, when I purchased these, they come in right at $100 a tire, so that's $400 mounted, balance, out the door, taxes and everything, 400 bucks. And so far I'm well pleased with them. In this day and age, you can't, for 100 bucks a tire, you can't get nothing. That's really, I didn't expect them to last long. I figured I might get 6 to 8 months out of them, but so far they're holding up pretty good. I do stay on top of the maintenance on them. I make sure the air pressure's equal all the way around. Rotate them every time I change the oil. So I try to do the best I can to take care of my equipment. Let me try to give you a better look at the tread pattern here. My driveway is gravel, so it might be kind of hard to tell how the tread pattern is designed. I'll add a video clip in later once we get out in the sunlight. You can see it a little bit better, but it's not really an aggressive tread pattern. They still look kind of sporty. They fit these cars, these Honda Civics and Toyota Camrys. They fit them pretty well. I'm just gonna break it down in a scale of 1 to 10 on things that I think on how it performs compared to the previous tires I've had on this thing. So first up is going to be ride quality. That's a main thing that people look at when they're purchasing a tire, is how good does it ride. And surprisingly, these things ride pretty good. I'm going to rate that at a 7 on a 1 to 10 scale. Next up, we're going to do road noise. Now this is road noise inside the vehicle, and these tires are pretty quiet. I'm going to rate that at an 8. After road noise, we're going to do handling. Handling, this is where this tire shows a little weakness, but it's not terrible. And I attribute that to this. It has a softer sidewalls than the Yokohamas that we previously had on here. So under hard cornering, you can feel the tire kind of want to roll over on itself. But for the price that you pay for these tires, it's nothing that, it's not terrible. At $100 a tire, you got to have a little give and take. I don't expect it to perform well everywhere. And like I said, I've had tires do worse that cost more. So as far as handling, I'm going to rate it at about a 6 on handling. After handling, we're going to do traction. Now I'm going to put dry traction and wet traction all together in this category. And on traction, these actually do perform pretty well, even under wet conditions. You can see it has pretty deep rain grooves to evacuate the water. On traction, I'm going to rate it about a 7 overall. That's wet and dry traction combined. Okay, in the final category I'm going to go over, y'all don't mind Maggie, she's just making a photo op here in the video. The final category I'm going to go over is the biggest one on everybody's mind, is the budget. What do you get for your money? Like I said, overall, I think this is an excellent budget tire. I don't know what everybody else's experience has been with them. When I purchased these, there was no information on YouTube at all about these tires. So I kind of just took a shot in the dark. I have a pretty reputable tire dealer that deals with a lot of budget tires, and I asked their personal opinion on it, and they gave me their advice on it. So I took that advice and just took a shot in the dark with these tires, and so far I'm loving them for the price. I mean, the last set of Yokohamas I had on here were almost $800. These were $400 out the door, all said, all done. And I mean, you can't really beat them for 400 bucks. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but these are 17s on this Honda. So yeah, if you're thinking about purchasing a set of these, go ahead. I mean, unless you get a bad set, which I'm sure some might exist out there, but I don't think you could go wrong for 100 bucks. I drive this thing, like I said, 250, 300 miles a day, and I'm not easy on it. I drive this thing like cold trickle in days of thunder. So I'm hitting the corners hard. I'm always on back roads, rough country roads, and so far so good. These things at 20,000 miles are performing beyond my expectations. So needless to say, if my dealer can still get these when it's time to replace, I'm going to go back with the set of these compared to the other ones, because I can buy 2 sets of these for the price of those 1. So yeah, if y'all are thinking about purchasing a set of these are Blackhawk Street H11s. It's a mouthful, but you can go check out their website. I'm not sponsored by these people or anything. This is just my personal opinion. We spent our own money on these tires, so there's no kickback, there's no affiliate links or anything like that. This is just straight up 100% honest opinion. And if you want more information on these tires, to maybe locate a dealer near you, you can go to Blackhawk's website, which I think they have I think it's blackhawktires.com, or you can also find these on Amazon, depending on what size you need and what vehicle you're putting them on. You can get some of these on Amazon and have them shipped to your house, and then just take them to your tire dealer and they can mount them and balance them for you. You can go that route. Now that route you might be into a little bit more money, because if you don't buy the tire at your dealer, they might charge you more to mount them and balance them. So that's just something to consider. But yeah, definitely, if y'all are thinking about pulling the trigger on these tires, like I said, I daily drive this thing, and knock on wood, so far so good. No problems with them yet. Yep, but thanks for watching the video. Y'all stay tuned for more videos like this. If you like this content, hit that subscribe button. Peace.